Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet. For those who are new here, welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos that I'm making. And so this video is going to be all about a project pan update. I'm quite excited because I do have some awesome updates to give. Well, yeah, a couple, not too many. And we are nearing. This is going to be the last update before the finale for 2020, and you know, then January will be the new project pan 2021. Oh my gosh. But yeah. All right. So with that, let's get started. Oh, housekeeping. Please, if you haven't subscribed already, I hope you consider subscribing, and don't forget to give the video a like and go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Alright, now with that, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. The first items we're going to start with is primers. So let's start with the Smashbox Primer. And the Smashbox Primer, I mean, it's getting there. The only reason I didn't focus on it this as much this time around was because I was focused on the Hourglass one, which exciting update with that one. But this one I'm definitely going to be focusing on it for the next 2 months, and my goal is to be done with this within the next 2 months. So by the time I do the finale, my goal for the next 2 months is for me to be completely done. Now my next is going to be the Hourglass Primer Val, and I know you can't see it through the glass here, but I'm pretty much done with this. Like I'm literally scraping the sides, and I think it's just time to be completely, like, just to throw it away. It's time. I finished it. I got my money's worth. I really enjoyed it. Would I repurchase? I would repurchase because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I did at the beginning when I first started the project pan. The only reason I put it in here because I wanted to finish it. It was an older primer. But I won't repurchase it until I'm through with the Angel Veil primer, because that's supposed to be a dupe with it, so I don't need 2 of the same primers in my collection right now. But yes, I would recommend it. It does make your makeup wear more beautiful. It I wouldn't say mattifies your skin, but it kind of does, but in a subtle, natural way, especially for those who are oily skin. And it's going to help with a little bit of that oil control, and also just the way your foundation goes on. It's so beautiful. It was definitely one of my primers when I wanted to test foundations. This is what I was reaching for. So next up is going to be foundation. Honestly, no really any updates on this one. I've used it a couple times, but I'm not sure that I'm going to get through this by the end of the year. But if I can get through half, let me see if I can mark it with something. Hold on. You know what? I'll mark it with some water. If I can get through right here, I don't know if you can see it. If I can get through most of that, or at least closer to that, that's not even about half. Hold on. Okay, that's about half. Okay, so my goal for the end of the year for this is to get as close to that mark as I can. As close as I can. And I know that's really ambitious considering there's only 2 months left in this year, but that's my goal. So I'm definitely going to have to, like, use it. This was honestly my go-to foundation when I didn't go wet sponge and I forgot, especially when I physically went to school. I would swipe this on really quick and blend it in like in a jiffy and go out the door. However, since I'm not really leaving the house to go to school like really quickly, like if I was running late, I'm not really getting as much use out of it as I used to, but I need to concentrate on it because I would really like to finish it by the end of the year. It's getting old. Alright, my next update is going to be the Becca Hydro Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This powder is very powdery, very light, not powdery, very light. If you like whatever you pour into your the lid and then you put it on a brush, it just goes everywhere, and it's kind of annoying, to be honest. But let me show you the update. So that first mark is where we started, and now that's where we are. In the close-up you'll be able to see the difference, but I mean, it's getting there. We're getting there. I do enjoy this actually a lot more than I thought I would, or I did in the beginning, which is what I'm discovering with a lot of this, which is why I'm really enjoying Project Pan. But I mean, it's getting there. You can see that. It's a lot more empty than it was last time. And I do use that a lot more consistent. I don't put as many powders into my Shop My Stashes because I know that I have my project pan. Alright, next up is going to be, oh, we skipped concealer. So it's going to be my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I actually, you can't really see it unless I actually shine a light through it. Okay, so you won't be able to see it, but one, it feels really empty now. And two, when I shine a light through the bottom, you can actually see that there is like very little left. And I'm basically scraping the sides of this at this point. I'm not going to take the stopper out. I know you can take out the stopper and just go ahead and use it, whatever else you have in there, and it'll really empty out. However, I don't really care to do that because it's not my favorite concealer. I do enjoy it, but I have more other concealers in my collection that are like my favorites, my go-tos. One of them I have on right now, and it's the Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. and it's just as full coverage. You might have to build it up a little bit more, but this is just a little bit too dry for me sometimes. And would I consider repurchasing this in the sometime in the future? I'm not sure. I'd have to get back to you on that. Maybe on the empties I'll get back to you on that, but I'd have to think about it because sometimes I really like it and then sometimes I feel like it's too dry. Like I really have to prep my under eye. But I didn't think I was going to be that through with it, but I think by the end of the year this will definitely also be not completely done, but it will be definitely done where I don't have to think of like, oh, I'm wasting product. No. Alright, next up is going to be a blush, or the blush, and it's Burt's Bees Cinnamon, Toasted Cinnamon, right? Yes, Toasted Cinnamon, and I've actually have some little progress. All the little honeycombs are starting to wear down, which means I am getting a lot of use out of it, and I'm so happy. Of course, it'll continue to be in my project pan until the end of the year, and we'll see where we go from there. I would love to hit pan on this. That is my goal for the end of the year. I have 2 months, and I've been combining my blushes right now, and I've been really loving that style, like just combining my blushes and seeing what I can come up with. So hopefully I will be able to pan it, even if it's just a little pan. Alright, next up for face product is going to be my Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I was honestly really ambitious with this highlighter. I mean, I use it so much, but man, you get a deal out of this highlighter when you purchase it. It's such a good highlighter. You get a good deal. Like this is worth it. Even though it's so inexpensive, but it's totally worth it. So no really updates on that. I still do a close-up, but nothing really there. Alright, now the next one up is going to be Waddles from ColourPop. One of the reasons that I have so much pan on this is because some of it breaks off, and it fell completely on the floor, and I couldn't put it back in here because that's unsanitary. But I just wanted to let you guys know I had hit pan before those pieces fell, and I kept trying to press them back in, but it just wouldn't happen. But I think I can hit definitely more pan, maybe uncover that whole entire circle right there. That will be my goal for the end of the year. But definitely, I love this. This is like my go-to one and done shadow, and I love it. You should pick yourself one of these up because you can just swipe it on and go. And yes, I love it. Alright. Oh, and would I repurchase this? What do you think? Alright, the last two are going to be lip products, and there's just no way in heck that I have done anything with this one in particular. So this is Lolita from Kat Von D, and I haven't really touched it honestly, and I think it's really getting old. So whether I finish it or not by the end of the year, it will be trash just because it's really old, and it needs to go. It's starting to turn a little bit. I can smell the difference now, so maybe I'll just use it towards the end of the month, maybe a couple times. If I can get use out of it maybe once or twice more, I'd be happy because I really did use it. It was one of my few lipsticks that I absolutely loved, and now that, you know, there's not as much controversy associated with this brand, I might repurchase it. I'm not sure. I'd have to, like, you know, look into it again and all that, but we'll see. Okay, and the last product, if I didn't forget anything, is going to be e.l.f. Praline, and I mean, I still have most of the stick. I just been able to get more progress right there. As you can see the little tip, it's wearing down slowly. This is another product that you get so much for your money's worth, like so much for your money, and definitely worth it if you thought about picking it up. I'm trying to use it as a lip liner, as just a complete lip color. Lipstick. I'm trying to use it as everything as I can, and sometimes I do combinations with it. It's just, it has a lot of product, and I've had it for a while, so that should tell you a lot. Okay. Well, this completes this video. I just wanted to be a really short, quick one, just because I am going to be giving you that final update in like a month and a half at this point by the time you see this. So yeah. As of right now, I'm filming this on October 30th. That's where this stands, and I just wanted to show you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.